hesitation, no doubts.
That's it right there. I got it. Now, a word with Ron and Fez.
Prescription is more cowbell.
Buddies,
it's the Ron and Fez show. Beautiful night, Fez, huh?
it is gorgeous out there.
If you're a tornado.
It doesn't seem threatening, but watch out anyway.
It's hideous looking out there. And I got to tell you, Fez, I think it's cicada involved somehow. I don't know, but ever since we've got these cicadas, I feel like I'm living in the day after tomorrow.
There's one on me every single damn day now. At least one decides I'm going to be its new hive.
And ever since these cicadas came around, it seems like the tides are higher around the Statue of Liberty. And I don't know why.
The humming that goes on, it's now in my ears all the time.
Man, we got some ugly waitresses here. I just get a glass of water by the biggest, ugliest waitress I've ever seen in my life. Thank you, Sid.
Yes, and Black is slimming. On a bear. Jeez.
What can the kid do, Fezzy? There's nothing he can do about
Diet?
He's just a boy, and he looks great. He's got feelings. Underneath that big back, he's got feelings, just like anyone else.
I like it whenever a big person tries to tuck the shirt in.
And
that'll slim me out, won't it?
And he loves you. That's the thing that bugs me. Nobody loves you as much as Big Sid. And you're always cruel to him.
I love him back. That's why I want him to be healthier.
Yeah, sure you do.
And so I have him around for a long time.
We got cool stuff to give out tonight. We're giving out an iPod a little later on in the show.
That's the Apple iPod, and that is thanks to our pals at AOL for Broadband.
Yeah. And we could also do a Sopranos product placement game from when the Sopranos did the top 10 list. Did you happen to catch that on Letterman?
No, I didn't see that.
Best top 10 ever. Every one, a different Soprano would walk out and read it. And there was a product placement in the middle of it all.
Nice. Did Adriana make the cut of the top 10?
Yes, she did.
Oh, good.
You know, and hers was, I don't know, I want a bigger part. What are you going to do, kill me? And, you know, we all laughed. And it was just nice for me to see her alive again. Although I have to tell you, she looked like S. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's very difficult to know that you got killed on your job, but she didn't look good.
I've seen on some of the Soprano message boards where some people are speculating that Silvio didn't go through with it, that he had a heart at the end, and she's still alive out there in the woods.
All right, let me get this part of your story straight. You go to Soprano message boards?
I check some things. When I hear rumors, I go and I check some things.
I never thought of you as the message board type, particularly about a TV show. Do you go to the American Idol site? Is that one of your stops?
I've done that, yeah, where I've just checked to see. Usually it's things like the new Batman movie, where I see what people are trying to speculate on what's going to happen in the movie, or the new Star Wars.
So you go to Batman.com or StarWars.com or UnderageBoys.com. It sounds like when I hear your interest, you'd be the only adult in this chat room.
There is always a link to that.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful where you click.
Yeah, I bet you have to be careful. You're a lifetime member. You got the gold card.
That's why I'll just go use like Julie Foreman's computer or something.
Yeah, let them drag her off into the night. Also, a little later on in the show, Fez, you and I always have this conversation. So Wonder Boy has booked us a guest. It's Tim Callahan, and the book is Secret Origins of the Bible. You and I always have the discussion where I say that, you know, the Bible is just stories that you're supposed to learn from. It's mythology that's supposed to teach lessons. Your point is...
I take it as truth.
Absolute fact.
Yeah.
Everything that's in the Bible. And I have a lot of friends like you. I have a lot of friends who try to end arguments, well, it's in the Bible. As if As if that's...
It's not easy to defend, but that's about all we have.
It's not the be-all and that. Well, you got to defend it. I mean, if that's your actual belief, I think that, you should stick with it. I'm not here to change your beliefs, but I am always curious about how you can go, all right, I'm going to hear these really wild stories with, giants in it, whatever, and live on this planet at this time and go, yeah, okay, that did happen. There was a giant rain, like tonight, only it just kept raining and raining until the mountains were underwater.
40 days and 40 nights.
Yeah. So we'll have him a little later on tonight, 866-277-4969. And then we'll get to the bottom of this, Fez. And then hopefully we're trying to get the Pope on, too. Any luck with that Wonder Boy?
I have calls into the Vatican, but it takes a lot longer to get a call back from there.
I don't know why. I guess he's probably busy. I guess there's other shows trying to get the Pope on.
And who's on the switchboard there?
I bet it's just banks and banks of switchboards. Just every nut in the planet calling with questions. No, the Pope can't come to your birthday party. Dan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Dan.
We might be having phone trouble already. Dan? Yeah, it sounds like he's a million miles away.
He's there, but he's all fuzzy.
Yeah.
Is Wendell around, or is he cooking the Johnsonville brats outside?
Or is this the type of thing that should happen before the show?
I think it's one of those setup things.
While you and I are running around. I had to go pick up Fez tonight because he had the Jimmy leg and a dizzy head, and I decided I'm going to go it's 6:30, so I'm going to go the back way to stay off the main roads. Totally lost. And we got here like a minute before. So I don't know your neighborhood at all, Fez. And by the way, in your neighborhood, everything looks exactly the same.
Yeah, because they keep putting up like another cookie-cutter building every 2 days. So it's a little hard to tell. But you've been coming to my house for a year.
I know, but I normally take the main road there, and that's not a problem. But it looked like there was traffic. I have taken the back road before. But I'm there, and I'm like, all right, there's a nail tech salon. There's a soft ice cream. I should be close. Everything looks exactly the same.
And not to mention the fact that the road that you turn on to go to my house, they've changed the name of it.
Yeah, they have changed the name, and buildings have just popped up all over the place. All right, let me just see if he's got that fixed. Dan, can you hear us yet?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go, buddy. Thank you.
Thank
you, Wendell.
Thanks, Wendell.
All right, get back to the grill now. Everybody's starving.
This is about the Sopranos.
Mm-hmm.
And I know last week it was all weird with the dream sequence.
Right.
But the part I can't understand is when Silvio picked up Adriana, at the beginning, she was riding in her car, that little blue Thunderbird, driving down the highway, and then like 10 seconds later, she's in the car with Silvio.
All right, I didn't notice that, but I will say that I thought that she was driving when it first happened. And I go, oh, she's making a run for it. And then the next scene I see, Sil's driving her. So
right,
did you see her car?
Yeah.
She had her red suitcase in the back seat.
Right. I got confused with the suitcase being there, and then it just when they showed her with Silvio, I just thought, oh, as she's driving with Silvio, she's thinking in her mind, I should be just driving away with my belongings and getting out of here.
Okay, maybe that's what it was.
Getting out of Jersey.
All right, that's a leap, though, Fez. That's a huge leap. Because wasn't even a sign that said, like, Baltimore or something?
Yeah,
when she was cruising?
Oh, yeah. She was, coming into the area.
Yeah, so you can't follow this damn show. As good as it is and as tense as it gets you, it just doesn't make any damn sense.
It was a really unnecessary imagination scene.
Yeah. I'm going to also say something. When everybody tells you, oh, this David Chase is a good writer, I'm not buying it. I think he's a wacky writer. I think he's created some good characters, but as far as storylines going, they're all over the place, and nobody knows what to do with it. Will, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
Cool, buddy.
No, I'm not doing great. I've got somber news.
Oh, geez, you had me fooled there for a second with the doing great.
For us stoners like Fezzy.
Yeah.
The band Fish officially announced on their homepage today that they're breaking up for good after the summer.
Yeah, they're doing one more tour, though, right?
That's right, this summer.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing about Fish. They've said things like this in the past, or I never believe it when any band says that they break up. I mean, The Who is driving all over America with only 2 of them left, and the places are selling out like mad. So it happens constantly. There's been so many tours where it's that farewell tour. I think Frank Sinatra started that, and every major act has done it. Kiss has done it. The Eagles have done it. It just goes on and on. You can't believe anybody when they say they break up.
Cher and Elton John. And then next thing you know...
Cher and Elton John did break up. They're not going to ever be together again.
Oh, no.
All right, thanks, man.
Thank you.
So don't worry. Go see your show this summer. Take some ecstasy, relax, dance in a circle, wear little angel wings, and then everything's going to be okay. RZ, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddies, how you doing? All right, that whole thing with the Thunderbird.
Yeah.
That was Christopher, because remember, after Adriana got whacked, they showed him in their apartment throwing all of her stuff in the suitcase. They never showed her driving the Thunderbird. They just showed the Thunderbird with the red suitcase on the passenger seat.
All right, he's got a good point there. But did we ever see her behind the wheel of the car?
Yes.
Never did.
Yes, we saw her behind the wheel of the car with the suitcase sitting next to her in the passenger seat, and then it immediately cut to her riding with Silvio.
No, what it was is it showed her in a car. It never showed her driving.
Yeah, I think he might have a good point there. And then later, as you see that other thing, that was supposed to be all happening at the same time with Christopher. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're seeing the car, you're seeing the back seat, you see her and stuff going by, but you never saw the steering wheel, right?
No, you saw her driving.
Oh, okay. Maybe you're right.
I'm pretty sure because, I was watching it with Earl and Wendell, and...
What a make-out party that must have been. Hey, how do you hang out with that cool crew? What started happening there?
Just lucky, I guess.
What's happening in Shaolin with the Wu-Tang Clan?
And we all said, ooh, she's taking off. She's making a run for it.
I don't know. Maybe I got to watch it again. You guys could be right.
I thought the same exact thing, but then I thought later I didn't see a steering wheel. But I didn't go back and, I have a TiVo, but I didn't go back and watch it. Again, why even do the scene? It's just stupid. It takes up time, and yet everybody says this David Chase is such a genius. Chris, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, I agree that the scene was stupid, but she was driving the car.
She definitely was. So you agree with Fez's, this
Absolutely.
was her fantasy of what she should be doing.
While she's driving with Silvio, she's thinking, I should have just been driving off.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was pointless, but she was driving the car.
All right, thank you very much.
And that got me confused, because then all of a sudden, when Christopher had the red suitcase, I'm thinking, was there 2 red suitcases? And I forgot that the first one was imaginary.
See, I had no idea of any of that. I literally had no idea of any of that.
It's hard enough to keep up with the show with all the different Italian names.
Plus, I was having snacks at the time, so what am I going to do? I know, and now even like American Idol finals, they both have O's at the end of their name, and neither one of them. I think one's from Georgia and the other's from North Carolina or something stupid.
Yeah, we got Barino against DeGarmo.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just on the edge of my seat tonight, Fez. I don't know what to do.
A couple Italians going at it.
Phil, you're on Ron and Fez.
Phil. Hey, guys, how you doing?
Good.
Listen, I think that guy who called in before was absolutely right. He said something to the effect of Adriana was having like a dream sequence or a visualization.
That was Fez saying that.
Yeah, okay. Well, all right, my bad. Yes. But I think you're dead on there. I think that's absolutely right.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was fairly obvious.
Right. All right, there you go. Well, why call in then? Since it's already done.
I'd like to call in with something obvious, please. It's starting to get dark out.
I just want to call in now and repeat everything Fez just said moments ago. Again, Fez, I agree with him.
And let me give the obvious time, 7:21.
I also want to say that time is a measurement. Super Dave, you're on the air. How you doing, buddy?
All right, how you guys doing?
Pulling the gang.
If you look at the scene again, it shows the sign for the exit for Towson. So, she was on 95, and they weren't headed that way.
Right.
with Phil, so it was a dream sequence.
It was a dream sequence.
Yeah, she was supposed to be going to the hospital. And when I see all the beautiful autumn leaves out, I'm thinking, this ain't a hospital.
Yeah, we're in huge trouble here. They don't put a hospital in the woods, you dumb C.
Unless they were headed to Arkham Asylum. I don't know where they were going.
You know, the weird thing for me is I wanted her to get whacked all along, and then when it happened, I literally felt almost sick to my stomach. I don't know whether it was because of a girl, because the way she was screaming and crawling. It was just really, really unsettling.
Her screaming the no and trying to, I don't know whether she was trying to crawl out the driver's side or lock the doors or whatever.
Yeah.
But that was really bad.
She was just in a total panic.
That was like an animal caught in a trap.
And I had to go, I went the same way as Christopher. I had to snort a little bit of H just to relax and try to understand the whole thing.
Get rid of the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, as much as everyone saw it coming, it was still oddly shocking.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that it's like, oh, wow, now they went and did it. And didn't they do the same thing when they killed off Ralphie? It wasn't like the big season finale whacking. Didn't they do that a couple episodes before the end of the finale?
Yeah.
I think they tried to do that so that, you know, you get a surprise whacking early.
Fez, they don't care. You're trying to act like this show has logic. It does not. It's just a bunch of scenes thrown together. That's all. It's just a bunch of scenes, and you're just supposed to look at them. You're not supposed to figure it out at all. All right, we're going to take a break. 866-277-4969. We'll be right back. It's the Ron and Fez Show.